Hi, I'm Taylor Reef. I'm a surgeon at Hospital for Special Surgery, and I perform limb lengthening and limb deformity surgery, as well as operate on bone and soft tissue tumors. I see patients of all ages, from infants to the elderly, to treat either a tumor or to correct a limb length discrepancy or correct a limb deformity. I commonly see knock knees and bow legs, which are common limb deformities across the age spectrum. I also see any soft tissue masses that people identify in their arms or legs, as well as other bone lesions that are identified on x-rays that need a specialist's eye to determine if it's something that is benign or potentially cancerous. Musculoskeletal tumors affect any part of the bone, and when they're removed, they can leave a hole in the bone. And my passion is using limb lengthening to fill in that gap using the patient's own bone through bone regeneration. The advantage of using the patient's own bone to regrow a gap that was left by a tumor is oftentimes we can then take out all the metal or implants that we had to place there because they have whole regrown bone that isn't reliant on metal or cadaver bone in order to support walking or using the arms and legs. One of the common questions I get asked is limb lengthening going to be a painful process? And what I tell patients is no. Everything is done very slowly so that there is no large correction in the bone all at once, and that is very comfortable for the patient throughout the process. Osseointegration surgery is another one of my passions, and it's going to be the standard of care for amputee reconstruction in the future. And we at HSS want to be on the forefront of that revolution. It involves taking a titanium implant and inserting it directly into the bone and having a bone-anchored prosthesis that can then attach directly to the patient's own prosthesis so that it allows them to function at a much higher level than a socket prosthesis would otherwise be able to provide. Having a patient follow up with you in the office 6 months, a year after doing surgery and seeing how much it's changed their life is really what makes me so happy and makes me want to come to work every day.